Becky is joining us at Hartbury for the LeMieux National Grand Prix Championships very shortly. I believe now with 2 horses.
I know, really, really excited about that. I just got a call today to say that I'd got Corinthio in as well as Famke. So yeah, really pleased, really pleased.
Jack, or Corinthio, is pretty sort of quite familiar to most people. We followed him through his young horse career and up to Grand Prix.
Yeah.
But the other one's a bit of a new one, I guess, because it's not a name we're familiar with.
Yeah. So she's actually literally done 1 competitive Grand Prix. Which she came out with a bang, bless her, and got 73% in her first one, which was really exciting. I have had her for nearly 2 years now, and I bought her, well, no, actually, I say I bought her. My wonderful owner, Joe Cooper, bought her along with Pat and David Webster. And I actually saw her when I was in Holland looking for a client, and she wasn't right for the client. She was a little bit quirky and they were really looking for a schoolmaster. But 3 months later, I had the opportunity to go and look, and she was still there. So I'd really liked her when I first saw her. And she sort of really showed the potential for the Grand Prix work. I haven't competed her because I don't think she's a small tour horse. She's a big tour horse. Her forte is in the big tour work. She's going to be quite good with all the ×2 movements, so the Piaffe, the canter pirouettes, the zigzag. So she's a very, very different horse from Jack, from Corinthio. He's big and scopy, very loose, and she's a bit of a little pocket rocket. So it's actually it's going to be good riding the 2 of them, 2 very different horses, but both really exciting.
And how is dear Jack, the naughty little...
I don't know what you mean, Winnie. How very dare you?
When he's good, he's very, very good. And when he's naughty, he's very, very good.
Yeah, he is. So Jack is 13. He will be 14 next year. And I think he's probably naughtier now than he was when he was 4. He was a funny one because literally as a 4-year-old, that horse was a saint, and he did everything. He used to go out hacking with all the other babies because he was like the babysitter. Anyone could hack him. And then to be honest, I think it was, a lot of young horse shows, big atmospheres, and his little brain couldn't quite cope. So he did get sort of 5-6 years old. He was really quite a tricky, amazing. I love riding him, so talented, but he has tested me along the way. But that's
the usual way. He's taught me.
Well, it is, and it's good. I really do feel like I've learned so much from him, and I'm still learning so much from him. I feel like he's a very different horse even to what he was 2 or 3 months ago. So that's the wonderful thing about what we do. It keeps developing all the time.
Yeah, so he's one of those horses that's worth investing the time in. So
exactly.
Belittle him. We think I've always had a soft spot. He's kind of been with me on my time at BD. He's been there for so long, so I feel like I know him inside and out.
Yeah, no, he is, and he is such a sweet horse. Like, he's so sweet in the stable. He's so sweet on the yard. So everyone would love him. Yeah. And
sort of, what are your thoughts for Hartbury? Is it sort of, are you sort of coming, sort of just hoping to show them both to their best, or what your sort of thought?
Yeah, obviously, like everybody this year, it's just been a crazy year, hasn't it? So, they're both massively low on mileage to be going to a national championship, but I'm kind of just going with the thought that everyone's in the same boat. And I think I really see it as a really good opportunity to get them out into that kind of atmosphere, a little bit of preparation for next year. I'm sure it's going to be a super hot competition, so we're just going to go and stay in the arena, and hopefully do the movements in the right order. That's our main goal.
Goals? I'm liking the goals. Right, let's sort of have a bit of Christmas fun now. We've been doing this with all the riders, just some quick fire questions just to get you in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
On, because age is catching up with me. To read. So answers as quickly as you can. Most of them are sort of a choice, but there are some where you've got to have a bit of a thought about what to put in.
Yeah.
So, right, 3, 2, 1, and we're off with mince pies, short crust or flaky pastry?
Short crust.
Christmas tree lights, white or coloured?
White, but not cold white. It has to be warm white.
Oh, very specific. Turkey meat, white or brown?
Vegetarian.
Oh, so what do you typically have on a Christmas day?
Oh, well, it really varies. So and last year we had an aubergine cake. Sort of, that sounds disgusting, doesn't it? Like, yeah, it was really good though. But then along with, you know, the roast potatoes and everything else. So it's good.
Be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving them better?
Giving.
Mistletoe at a party, do you make a beeline or avoid it like the plague?
Absolutely avoid it like the plague.
Christmas Day, do you have lunch or dinner at night time?
We have dinner at night time. So yeah, but that's only because we do all the yard ourselves on Christmas. So we kind of bribe/blackmail our liveries into coming to do their own horses as much as possible, certainly the ones that live nearby, and then it's a bit of an epic family effort. So yeah, we do Christmas dinner after the yard is all done about 6 o'clock.
Okay, well, that probably gave the answer to the next one. Was, do you muck out on Christmas Day?
Yes, I do. I will be in charge of the yard on Christmas Day, in fact. So heaven help the poor horses. I'm not entirely sure if they'll all come out of it alive, but it's the worst thing is, you know, I am actually quite good at mucking out, if I say so myself. But the worst thing is knowing what rug goes on what horse. That I have to get the girls to leave me like a list of. Otherwise, I just spend half the day trying to work out what size rug everything is.
Favorite Christmas song or hymn?
Fairy Tale of New York, just to be controversial.
Yeah, it's had a bit of a rough time this year, hasn't it?
It has, but I have to say that I've actually, a good friend of mine has recently been teaching my 8-year-old niece the correct original lyrics to the song. But no, it's a great song. Love it.
Christmas pudding. Do you have brandy sauce or rum butter?
I don't have Christmas pudding. It's the food of the devil. So I would actually go, like, I'm really annoying because not only am I vegetarian, I don't like Christmas pudding. So my mum, who is a total legend in the kitchen, normally makes something like a raspberry roulade or, for me and not Hannah, my other sister, she also doesn't like Christmas pudding. So we have our own.
I'm with you on that one. Christmas movies, Elf or Miracle on 34th Street?
Or Elf, I think.
Okay.
I don't know, it depends what mood I'm in and who I'm watching it with.
Okay. This one will be interesting for you. What's your go-to Boxing Day meal?
Whatever's left. It's the same as everybody else, to be honest. Whatever's left. Yeah.
Complete this sentence. It wouldn't be Christmas without
shoveling shit.
Is it acceptable to eat quality sweet for breakfast in December?
Absolutely. It's the breakfast of champions.
I don't think I've had anybody say no yet. Heroes or celebrations?
Celebrations.
What have you asked Santa for this year?
Oh, do you know what, Winnie? He stopped coming ages ago, and I think it's awfully mean.
I think he needs to pull his socks up and get to the Moody house.
I know. Well, you see, I actually did do really well because with 2 older sisters that are quite a lot older than me, I managed to persuade him to keep coming to me for a long time. I don't know. I just think it's been such a funny year that we've kind of not, normality. That's what I'm asking Santa for. Okay. I'm going to give it another year and then I want normality back.
Okay. Where are we now? Christmas, Queen's speech, essential viewing or time for a snooze?
I'm losing.
Oh, I'm just
time for a snooze.
Time for a snooze. Hold on, I'm just losing your. That's it. You're back again. So time for a snooze. Favorite family Christmas tradition?
I don't know. Again, I think it's the shoveling shit. I mean, it's just part of what we do, you know, and it's fun for all the family. We're not really big. We'd occasionally play charades, and I'd get really, really competitive, like normal. But yeah, and games are better where you can cheat if you're not winning. Those are the kind of games that I like.
Okay. Now we know yourself. Christmas shopping, are you traditionally all done by the 1st of December, or is it a bit of a Christmas Eve panic?
It's definitely not done by the 1st of December. Definitely not. I'd say there'd definitely be some still happening on Christmas Eve. Not all of it, just a little bit.
Just a bit.
The finishing touches.
Final question. Will you be making a New Year's resolution, and what are the chances of you sticking to it?
So I think that probably for about the last 20 years, I've made a New Year's resolution to be better at my time management. Judging by the fact that I'm still not very good at time management, except when it really, really matters, I'm going to go with, I'll make the same one and now I'll not keep it.
Well, at least you're honest. That's the best. That's the main thing. I think that's what probably all of us would like to try and be better at, but it's an uphill task, especially when you're.
Yes, it is. It's a funny one because, you know, when I'm really busy, my time management is actually very good. It's when I'm not so busy that then I end up dilly-dallying about. I mean, that doesn't happen very often, but yeah, I busy is good, and then I stay more organised.
Well, that's brilliant. I think that sums quite a lot of us up in the equestrian world. So, Becky, it's been lovely to talk to you. We look forward to seeing you at Hartbury in a matter of days, pretty much now. We can start counting in days rather than weeks.
Very exciting.
It'll be great to have you there. I'm hoping it's going to be a great festive occasion. And we all wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. We'll see you there.
See you there.